Hello everyone, I am Green Toad Girl, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda, Twilight Princess. In the last episode, we traversed some more of the Temple of Time, and in this episode, we will continue to traverse the Temple of Time. I don't know if we'll finish it, but we will certainly keep making progress. And I left us right off here, where we can open this door. Let me move my computer screen down some so I can have better access to the motion controls. What's in here? Is it a mini boss? I'm not very good at those. Whoa. This is a really cool room. I love domes. Oh. Hey. Sup? What should I do to attack you? Not that. Let's see. Do I do... No. Me. I don't think I can do this thing either. Ow. So I know there's that thing that I have learned, where I like go around the enemy without targeting or without having my weapon out. And it lets me like sneak attack them basically. Okay, that didn't work. Assuming I'm gonna have to get around, no, not get around behind you, I guess. What about this? Wait, did that do something? I can't tell. Oh wait, I did something. I did something. I don't know what I'm doing, but it was something. Got rid of some armor. I don't think this does anything, does it? No. How did I do that? Oh my gosh, I'm so bad at fighting these guys. I'm sorry. I'm a really bad Zelda combat player, unless it's Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom. Let me grab a bit of health. You? Okay. How did I do that? I like totally got rid of part of its armor. I need to figure that out. Okay, I did it again. What am I doing? Is it its torso that's vulnerable? Okay. It has to be when it like attacks me, doesn't it? Yeah, okay, that's it. That's the vulnerable time. Okay, cool. This is kind of fun. I like taking apart its armor. What is this thing? Is it a dark nut? Is that what they're called? I think it is. Alright, fight me. You got in a lick, but that's fine. Okay. This is actually really cool. I love the mano a mano sword fight. Which I guess maybe this is the perfect time then to talk about Tears of the Kingdom. Which I really don't think I ever started talking about it. And if I did, I guess like I can't have been talking about it for long. So okay. There we go. Awesome. Obviously the thing that sparked that is like a very end thing. So I had to watch Link do his little victory thing. That was cool. That was a really fun fight. What do I get? You got the Dominion Rod. This mystical artifact breathes life into ancient statues. Okay. Oh, I didn't read that. I should have read that. I was just too busy thinking about, like, the sand rod. For now, we'll hit that. Not get anything from it. It's cool. I can't hold anything else anyway, money-wise. Alright, we'll try this. I'm going to put... Will I need that again? I don't know. I think I'll probably need the ball and chain more than I'll need the spinner for the rest of this. I really should have read that. Because... Oh, I'm assuming that's the ancient statue. Let's see. There we go. So I'm like lighting, kind of like lighting its soul or something. That's neat. Oh, oh. Oh. That is really neat. Okay. This is like in Wind Waker with I can't remember who it was. It was one of the companions. Was it Medley or Mekar? I don't remember. But it was the thing with the statues. Okay. And like, was it statues? I don't even remember. I just remember controlling something. In a very similar manner to that. And it was in Wind Waker, I know that. Okay, this is cool. Alright. I like this. So, I'm gonna need you. Now. You're gonna follow me around. Okay, I can't do it again. So. Where are we going with this? I probably need to open this door first, don't I? How do I do that? That was the question. I thought that the okay, because now that thing is stuck down there. Here's a pot. Where is the switch for this? I don't remember. I was literally just here. I haven't done anything else. This and the last episode are back-to-back recordings. How did I forget what to do in this room? Oh, okay. Obviously I need this thing, but it's stuck down here now. Oh. Oh. I did not realize that I could control its weapon too. That is so cool. Hey. How's it going? Oh. I don't even care that I got hit by that. That's so cool. I forgot. I didn't get its heart though. Whoops. I still can't get that reward. Oh my gosh. This is great. Okay, I need that pot thing. Come here. Right here. Okay. Come with me. Okay, do I have to leave it behind? That's too bad. Oh my gosh, this is epic. I love this. This is actually so cool. Okay. That's a problem. I need you, but like, I can't get you back up here, can I? Oh, I can. Okay. Because now that it's right there, now I can take this. And now it should, yes. Ah. Okay, like I was saying last time, I feel like I'm actually like getting the puzzles in this dungeon. I'm actually like doing, whoops. So what we're gonna do is stand way back here and walk you through there. Not do that. It feels so cool though to like, because okay, here's the thing, like this game is super well designed and it's awesome, but it is just a tiny little bit frustrating sometimes that I'm so terrible at it. But I feel like I'm doing like, I'm actually like understanding this dungeon, and it's really cool. Not that I need to be able to like be super awesome at puzzles to enjoy a game. That's obviously not what I'm saying. Whoops. Because game can be super fun even if I'm terrible at it. And this game has been really fun even though I'm pretty bad at it. But there is just like that extra satisfaction when I'm like, when it's just clicking, you know? And when I'm controlling a freaking awesome statue, ancient statue. This is so cool. Can I break this pillar and get that jar? No. Okay. So I have to find... Well, actually, I can just stand on there myself, can't I? Okay, let me do that. And then... Well, actually, I do need something to set on that. How do I get this? Give me this pot. Please. Oh, I can't control the pots! Ah! Sorry, I got a little excited there for a second. Oh my gosh! I'm not gonna lie, guys. I know a lot of people seem to have the Arbiter's Grounds as their favorite dungeon. This is probably my favorite one. Not just the way that Link slid there. Not just cause like I'm getting it, but just cause this concept is so cool. I love the possession trope. If that even is a trope. Also, did I lose my statue forever? Was I supposed to bring it there? I don't know. Let me just check real quick. Yeah, it's gone. I hope I don't need it. Oh, it teleports it. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. This whole thing is so cool. I also really liked Snow Peak though, because of the Yetis. They were awesome. But this is peak for me. I love possessing objects in games. Okay. What should I do? Should I take you with me? Probably. Okay, come here. Let me get a little bit closer to you. There you are. Get rid of you for a sec. Just so I could reset my position. There we go. Okay. Now I'm gonna leave you here. Then I'm gonna pick you up and throw. Hopefully that made it onto the other scale. I can't really see where I threw that. Okay, it did. Okay. Is that even? No, it's not. I can't take you back up here. Let's see. Can I... One second. Let me not do that. Let me throw you. Grab you real quick. Put you over there. I might need to reset this room. Actually, no, I don't. Because there's another one of these. Not that. That. Let me grab you. I think I can take this one now. And we'll see if this makes it even. Also, there are so many... Wait, were these guys in here earlier? I think they were. They just respawned. Okay. I'm actually having so much fun though. This is so cool. Okay. I actually want to know, like, is the Arbiter's Grounds, like, peak dungeon in this game to most people? Because I feel like that's what I've heard. Like, in comment sections and stuff. I didn't go very far in the OST for this game. Just because I'm trying to avoid comment spoilers. Because I have a terrible habit of reading the comments while I'm listening to the soundtrack for a game. So, I haven't gone, like, far enough to That's still not enough. Will it be enough if I'm on it? There we go. I still haven't, like, gone past where I am in the game in the OST. Except for the credit song, because I like the credit song. Okay, now we're gonna throw these over there. If I can. Come on. There we go. Where's the last one? There it is. Link, pick it up. But I haven't, like, fully spoiled, anything with comments on soundtrack so far, but in the comment, where I'm going with this, in the comment section on, the song for the Arbiter's Grounds, there's a lot of people that are saying, like, this is my favorite dungeon, it's the best. And, like, I've also heard on other YouTube videos, like, just randomly. I don't think I can get back over there from here, can I? I'm trying to get back up. So I want to get on that side. So I can, actually no, is there any more pots in here? I did not mean to do that. Because I have to get back on the other side to make it... Oh, there is more there. Okay, cool. But I've also just heard on, like, other YouTube videos, because I also try to avoid as many spoilers as possible when I, like, hear mention of this game in a video. If I'm watching something Zelda related, I'll skip that part of the video. Because I obviously already got spoiled on the absolute biggest part of this game, which is Midna. But, okay, cool. Now it's even. So I'm trying really hard not to get spoiled on anything else. But I have managed to hear, at the very least, stuff about the Arbiter's Grounds. So that's a very, very long roundabout way of saying, is that the consensus? Is that, like, what people say the best dungeon in this game is? Because I really am feeling like it's this one. Not gonna lie. But that could just, like I said, be my thing, that I think that possessing objects is so cool. But Tears of the Kingdom. That is something that we're here for today. Let me bring that guy over there. Leave him be. Shoot this. Get my motion controls to work. I would say, okay, my grand, like, my grand opinion on Tears of the Kingdom is that there are some aspects of it that are frustrating or disappointing, but I would honestly say that I kind of think it's better than Breath of the Wild in almost every way, which is really controversial to say now, because it kind of became a trend. Yes, awesome. I actually found something. I actually found one of those on my own. Oh my gosh. Why did I turn into the weird Pinocchio trailer for a second? If you guys remember that from, I think that was like a 2023 thing, which is 2 years ago at this point. But the father, when can I leave to be on my own? I've got the whole world to see. I totally sounded like him. Anyway, it's become a trend. Like after like the first year of the game being out, because when the game very first came out, most of the people were like, this is awesome, this is amazing, this is better than Breath of the Wild. And that was like the common thing to say. And then about a year after the game came out, it turned into, this game is actually really bad, and we need to talk about how really bad it is. And I'm not saying that that's not a valid opinion. Obviously, it's a valid opinion to not like a game. But I just thought it was kind of interesting that like about a year after it came out was when all the video essays started coming in about how terrible it actually is. And like I said, I won't say that like everything about it is great, because there were things that definitely disappointed me about it, and there were things that I definitely would have changed about it. But overall, I think it honestly might be the greatest Zelda game I've ever played. So let's talk about it. Okay, I need to hit this one again? Or is it in the other room? I can't remember. Let me just hit this just in case. I don't even remember what I got from that chest. What did I get from that chest? Was it a key? No, I think there's a key symbol if I got a key. Was it just money that I couldn't grab? I don't even remember. Okay, so that did open that. Didn't mean to waste an arrow. Okay, come here. Break that. Yeah. Okay. I remember, ironically, when we were in the Arbiter's grounds, and I was talking about some of my hopes for Tears of the Kingdom because it was about to come out. Where is the switch in this room? I don't remember. Oh, it's that way. And I remember mentioning how I really wanted to see more about the champions from Batwa. So, obviously... Okay, well, obviously, again, spoiler warning for Tears of the Kingdom if you haven't. I probably shouldn't. I mean, I don't know. I talk so many spoilers for so many different things in this Let's Play. But I want to talk about it. I've talked about so many spoilers for so many different games and like series and movies and stuff. At this point, I'm just going to keep doing it. Spoilers for Tears of the Kingdom. Obviously, we don't learn really anything more about the champions in it. And that was really disappointing. That was the biggest disappointment for me for the whole thing. Was just like that it kind of felt like oh, that's right, I teleported it. It kind of felt like the champions weren't important anymore when they were so important in Breath of the Wild. The one who obviously, like, was the most important is still Mipha, which is great because she's my favorite. She got her court, and I really liked how part of Sidon's arc was acknowledging that he's like still afraid of losing loved ones. Link's hat. Oh, it was because I was moving on this. I was like, why is his hat sticking up like that? But I really liked how Sidon's arc was about him like acknowledging that he's still afraid of losing loved ones, even though it's been over 100 years since he lost Mipha. Just how deeply like loss affects him. I thought that was really great. So it wasn't like as explicitly said as it could have been. But I did like how they turned Poemus Mountain into like Mipha's sanctuary. I know it's called Mipha Court. Into her like her tribute. That's a good word for it. But the rest of them, it really just like kind of felt like all the other races forgot. And I guess fair enough, because it's over 100 years now since where did my statue spawn? Is it up on the other level? Probably. But it's been over 100 years now since since the champions were gone. The Zora feel like the only one who makes sense to remember them because they live long enough to remember them like that. But still, I wanted more. Obviously, the Rito still have Rivali Landing. Obviously, the Gorons still have, let's not do that. Still have the big statue with all their famous Gorons on them, and Daruk's one of them. Where did it spawn? I don't think it was up here. That's just that doorway. Yeah, I didn't mean to throw that up there, but it's fine. I guess so. Like I was saying, I guess it's like it makes sense that after 100 years they would move on, even though like Breath of the Wild takes place only a few years before Tears of the Kingdom, and they still remember them quite a lot. So I wish that I could have learned a little more about them. Where am I going? I'm just running around. And I would say that that's probably my biggest disappointment. I also, while I'm talking about stuff that like was disappointing or like kind of dislikes, I thought that the sky would be a lot more prevalent than it is. Obviously, it's where you start the game. It's your tutorial island instead of the Great Plateau. And there is quite a bit to explore of it, obviously, but it just was not as big of a part of the game as I thought it was going to be. I mean, like, they somehow managed to keep the depths a secret throughout the entire, almost the entire, promotion of the game, which was really crazy. You see, like, a little clip of it in one of the trailers, but you didn't know what it was. They don't tell you what it is. And while the depths are also, like, for the most part, really repetitive and not, like, the greatest thing ever to explore, I do think that their inclusion is really cool. And there are some unique things down there. Like, I like finding the mines and, exploring those. There are some unique locations. There's obviously the Construct Temple down there. There was all of the Yiga stuff is down there now. which was cool. Okay, we'll put you away. Fight this Poe, even though I haven't been collecting all of them. But I might as well just keep collecting these ones whenever I see one. Okay. Oh, and there's a switch in there. I'm going to need that. So that was kind of disappointing. There was... What else was I going to talk about that was disappointing? Oh, this is the... Okay, I take back what I said about the champions being the biggest thing for me. The biggest thing for me... I don't know if that did anything. Is the fact that... Obviously, the whole point of... I'm gonna just go around real quick and make sure I'm not missing anything. Any secrets? Whoa! You! Kill him! Squash them! Die! Why was that statue full of little baby spiders? That was horrifying. Okay. What was I saying? The biggest disappointment? Sorry, I had to yawn there. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I'm missing. Obviously the whole point of Botwa/Talk is that they're open world games. You can do them you can do the story in whatever order you would like. However you would like. At any pace you would like. But I do wish that there was just a tiny bit of linearity, if that's a word. I wish there was just a little bit of that. That there were just a couple places that it forced you to work linearly. Except, I mean, okay. There are a couple places that force you to work linearly. And that's, can I see the statue from here? So that would be really nice. I don't think I can. This could be a problem. Oh wait, I bet I can control one of those pots. Am I too far away? Uh-oh. This could actually be a problem. So I don't think that I can take one from here. Yeah, I can't take one from here and bring it with me. We'll figure it out. Linearity. There's like two things that are actually linear. That you, oh wait, one second. I'm not gonna be dumb. I always forget to look for those those symbols. Because obviously in order to get the 5th stage, you have to complete regional phenomena, so that's something that is forcibly linear. Well, actually, but is it though? It has to be. That one has to be, I'm pretty sure. So give me one second. Huh, okay, better. That was quite the sneeze. But other than that, I don't know if there's really anything that's like that requires you to complete other story beats in order to be able to do it, because that's like the actual biggest issue with the game. That is like the most valid part of criticism that you can have for it. I mean, criticism is very subjective, but in my opinion, that's like the biggest bit of criticism. Is that it's really, really, really easy to play the story out of its intended order because it's completely open on how you do it. Because there is an intended order that the game wants you to play it in. Okay, thanks. I feel like it's a bit late to get that, but thanks. So obviously there is an intended order that the game wants you to play it in. Let me break that. And it is so easy to not go in that order. I did not go anywhere near the quote-unquote correct order for the game. Let me put this away for a second and see if there is. Let me grab you guys. Throw you over there. Kill this Keese before it tries to kill me. Because obviously, okay, what the game wants you to do after you're done with its forced tutorial is it wants you to go to Lookout Landing, and it wants you to start the regional phenomena, and then while you're doing the regional phenomena, it wants you to do the Hyrule Castle stuff. I'm pretty positive that's like during the regional phenomenon when that all goes on. Well, no, is it though? I don't know, but it wants you to do the regional phenomenon, and while you're doing the regional phenomenon, it wants you to do all of these stable quests with Pen. That is pretty apparent. And while you're doing that, it wants you to, like, build up all your suspicion, you know, of, Can I take you up here? Apparently not. Oh, wait, I was coming from that way anyway, so it doesn't matter. I guess we're going down, perhaps? But, so while you're doing your regional phenomenon stuff, it wants you to build up suspicion on Zelda, because Zelda is the central mystery of the game, obviously. So it wants you to be like, man, all this stuff that's going on in all these areas, like, why am I seeing Zelda everywhere? Why are all these people at these stables having, like, issues with her? Like, what is going on? That is obviously how it wants you to do it, but it is so easy to accidentally stumble into other parts of the story that end up obviously greatly spoiling it as you're playing. And then the rest of the story, I guess, kind of loses some of its weight when you play it out of order. Because here's the thing. No, the fifth stage is not a linear thing. Because when I was doing my playthrough, okay? Also, let me check my time real quick. Ooh, we might have to. Let me try to at least get this statue to its next spot. When I was going through my playthrough, I was just exploring the sky, just like having fun exploring the sky. And I flew right into the perfect spot in the thunderstorm on Thunderhead Isles. Oh, it's right here. I flew into the perfect spot in that storm that I didn't have to do any of the stuff on the ground. Because you're supposed to do stuff in Farron to clear the storm so you can get to the secrets that are on the Thunderhead Isles. But I happened to fly into the perfect spot there that I didn't have to do any of that. So it was a huge surprise later. Which, that one isn't as bad. But then, I also, while I was exploring the sky, because I just, like, I wanted to explore everywhere I could. So also while I was doing that, is this the central chamber again? This is the exit, isn't it? Yeah, okay. We'll see what's in here. Oh! Oh. I don't know if I have time for that. I'm trying not to let these episodes go over an hour. I'm gonna make a hard decision. I'm gonna end it there. Because I'm assuming that's gonna be like the final area of this dungeon. Yeah. It's almost 50 minutes. I'm sorry, guys. I'll have to continue my discussion next time. But for now, thank you all so much for watching. And I will see you then when we hopefully get to finish the Temple of Time. See ya.